Alright guys, so we're back for the next Dokkan battle video that I'm going to be doing here. Now, I did videos on all of the recent World Tournament units that are, brand new to the game. Even the kind of lower level SRs, I do feel I wanted to just, kind of make a video on it. Because I know a lot of people are always on Global. Like, they see the new shit come to JP and they want to get, more info about it, to prepare for it arriving on Global itself. So, the last of these SR or SSR cards that I wanted to go through that came out on the most recent tournament on JP is actually this KRILLIN right here. This KRILLIN actually, compared to some of the other cards, like obviously the Yamcha's okay, the Yajirobe's pretty bad, the Goku's not bad, but this KRILLIN also is not bad. So let's quickly break him down. This is all-out strength KRILLIN. His leader skill is TEQ and EGL types attack and defense 20%, which that's nothing. That's not going to help at all. His super attack is the Kamehameha, which does extreme damage to the enemy and lowers defense. So not really a biggie there. But his passive skill is interesting for free-to-play players, new players, maybe someone who needs an extra unit on like Dokkan Battlefield. I don't know, something. He at least is usable. His passive skill is through skill and movements. He gets 3 ki at the start of turn, and he reduces damage received by 30%. So that's at least, again, usable. He will reduce damage. He could be helpful on some teams. I'm going to be doing a challenge with the next Dokkan Fest events that come out, where I'm going to try and beat the Dokkan Fest event, which is going to be the new Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. I'm going to beat his Dokkan Fest event with every single category in the game. This KRILLIN is on the World Tournament category, and that defensive passive of his, you never know, that could actually be useful compared to like some other cards that are on that category. So for something like that, I do have my eye on this KRILLIN. Now his links are obviously pretty bad. Turtle, School, Courage, Best Buddies, and Kamehameha. He's got Kamehameha, but that's about it. He is, 12 ki multiplier is 130%, which is, I guess, okay, considering we are talking about just a fucking SR right here. And he does have the World Tournament category as well. Again, I might try and test him out on that team. We'll see. But all in all, he's not too bad. I do have him at SA6. What I'll do with units like KRILLIN or, I don't know, Yamcha, Goku, like, you always pull so many SR, like Yamchas, Gokus, KRILLINs, like those type of cards. So it is pretty easy to build up their SA just by summoning. And that's also, global players, like, if you want, like, this KRILLIN, then he's pretty easy to obtain from the Dragon Ball or World Tournament tickets. They did change the name of it. It's no longer the Dragon Ball Saga summons. Now it's the World Tournament summons. So, he is a free-to-play card. So, if you guys pull any of, like, the, KRILLINs from the Friend Summon multis or anything like that, and you want to save them up and actually use them for, feeding into that KRILLIN and raising his SA, you can do that. I don't think, like, his damage is not really going to change much, I don't think, just from raising his SA. That's why, like, he's not SA 10 for this showcase, but this is more of just, me going over the unit, putting a spotlight on him, because I don't really know of anyone else who's done a video on this guy. So, I just figured, hey, whatever, right? Let's have a little fun. Let's play around. Let's talk about the KRILLIN, and at least he's actually good. Alright, so we'll have him on the next rotation. That's pretty good. Maybe we could show him actually defending. And I just brought kind of some random units on the hero team here to, kind of play around with the event as well. I figured, we'll see if the TEQ Vegito Blues can't build up their attack and stuff. I'll try and give them some shine. So this will work as 2 things. 1, maybe TEQ Vegito Blue showing out a little bit. And 2, KRILLIN dominating Super Saiyan 4, Goku, Vegeta, and Gogeta with his monster defense. Here I'm using Super Saiyan 3 Gohan as well. He is a monster of a card. I do have him rainbowed. I really do hope he comes to Global because he's very good. I'm a big fan of Super Saiyan 3 Gohan. If he ever awakens, fuck, do you need to look out because he's going to be a beast. Alright, so we'll have KRILLIN go ahead and defend. Now, he is going to share the Kamehameha link with Vegito Blue. So, hey, he Krillin is going to be adding a lot right here as he strengthens TEQ Vegito Blue. Alright, so Goku is able to do, wow, 15,000. Okay, so here's the thing. Also, Krillin, like, that's a little bit of a different animation. Like, it doesn't look exactly the same as all the other Kamehamehas that have been used in the game. But, looks like Krillin, the fact that he has, you know, only the, you know, he has the very low stats of an SR, even though he is reducing damage by 30%. Looks as though it's not going to be as great as we'd like because his defense is so low. Let me take a look. What are his stats? So, 3,530. And again, that's the way it's going to be. You're not going to be able to adjust that because, you know, obviously a unit has to be a UR for it to actually go into the hidden potential system. So you can't give him any dupe system buffs like that. So I guess that does limit him quite a bit. I'll tell you what, we'll have Super Saiyan 3 Gohan stay on rotation a little bit, and we'll have Vegito Blue do that, and then we'll have just Super Vegito fall off. Physical Super Vegito, we've all at this point seen him dominate left and right. No need to really like watch him steal the show here. I just kind of want to let the Vegito. Oh, Gohan! Super Saiyan 3 Gohan though. Don't forget that he raises his attack for, I believe, 6 turns on Super. So, like, you know, once you start getting some additional Supers, he is going to be dominating. Also, Vegito Blue is not getting additional Supers, which sucks because additional Supers are very important for Vegito Blue because that is going to allow him to raise his defense. That's, you know, he's going to raise... Oh, that's nice. We got the dodge. He's going to be able to raise his... attack from his passive enough anyway. But when he supers, he's going to additionally raise his attack and defense as well. But that defensive buff, that's like what I really, really look forward to. Alright, so let's have Krillin block. Let's see if my homeboy Krillin here... Yo, Goku, super! Super Goku. Let's see what... 16? Really? Damn! No, Krillin! I had faith in my boy Krillin, and maybe he's let me down a little bit. Yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Gohan does raise his attack by 6 turns, by the way. I did want to double check that. Like, when I say stuff like that, sometimes I want to make sure that I am remembering it correctly. And I was in that instance. Now, we should be okay right here. Because for a split second, I was like, is Super Saiyan 3 Goku going to be alright at the end? But he is Rainbowed, he is fully Extreme Z-Awakened, so I'm not really too concerned. TEQ Vegito Blue, at this point, you know, he should be able to get enough supers off that, you know, his defense is going to start getting high as well. Come on, give me another super, you fucker! He has a 30% chance, nothing! But damage is reduced now down to 11k, so that's pretty good. Oh, like, see, look at Gohan, by the way. Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, 1.2 million attack stat. Like, that's really fucking good. He also does buff his defense as well. So, Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, definitely a unit you do not want to sleep on. Gogeta not going to Super Goku at the end there. That's fine. Alright, so... Okay, we definitely need to have Krillin blocking all of that damage from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. If there is ever a character that will completely tank Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, it's our boy Krillin, alright? Let's let Krillin, let's just get the fuck back, step out of the way, and let Krillin steal the show. And, yeah, see, here's... Okay, I know people love, you know, Physical Vegito Blue and TEQ Vegito Blue, but here's why they drive me fucking bananas, is because I can never, ever get them to, like, do, like, the crazy super attacking stuff. Like, I see people like, oh, Vegito Blue supers 4 times in a row. Vegito never does that for me. He's like, what? No. Nah, we're gonna super once, and then we're gonna do a bunch of additionals, you bitch. That's what Vegito tells me. So, Vegito, thank you very much, my boy. I appreciate you not putting in much effort. Fuck. Hopefully, he comes back to JP sometime soon. There's been several months now since his release. And I could try and get some more copies of him. Because obviously, he is one of the units that, like, most gets a buff from having dupes in him. You know, there's obviously different units. Like certain units, maybe don't benefit as much from the dupe system as others. You know, like a perfect example is like SCR Gogeta, right? He gets a monster buff from the dupe system because of like his S rank potential stats. Do I need to use an item here? Krillin's getting hit a lot. Let's see, he'll probably take 20 to 30k. I actually think I am going to use an Icarus right here. Just because even Easy A Goku at the end, if he did get supered by Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, it would not be pretty. So, Krillin, he not able to tank as much as I would have liked. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more from him. And again, there's not really much of a way I could buff that outside of, like, support-type units, right? Support-type units, they're, you know, support passive, like the TN, right? Like, if this was on Super Tech, the TN would have been able to raise Krillin's defense by quite a bit. It would have made him a lot more viable in terms of blocking. But outside of that, like, you know, you can't go hit a potential system buff, something like that. And look at Vegito! Yo, fuck Vegito, man. I'm like, yo, we're gonna step back. We're just gonna let Vegito Blue just tear shit up. And he's just like, no. No. This man, bro, Vegito fucking Blue. Oh, Vegito, now that we get a Dokkan attack right here, watch. Like, now that the fight is essentially decided, this is where the fucker is going to bust out the 3 super rotation. Since I don't have dupes for my Vegito Blue, he actually doesn't have any points in additional. So, like, he'll never be able to get that, the 3rd additional attack. Another reason why you do want to get dupes for him so badly. But between the two, again, on Global right now, TEQ Vegito Blue and SCR Rose Goku Black, I do prefer SCR Rose. There we go. Thank you, Vegito. Just because I think the villain team is probably the best team in the game. And, like, you know, that unit Rose is useful, like, in so many situations, on so many teams. He's a great World Tournament unit. He's great for Super Battle Road. He's going to be good for all of that shit. Whereas, like, you know, TEQ Vegito Blue, he's good, but, like, in certain modes, like, Super Battle Road, like, if you get some good RNG at the start and he can actually get super so he can defend. Wow, Super Saiyan 3 Gohan. Very good. I don't know, TEQ Vegito Blue. Let me get some more dupes in him, and maybe I will like that unit better. But, alright, so there's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta toasted. The Krillin is okay. I guess because he's only an SR, they should have just given him like 50% damage reduction. I think that would have been fair, again, because it's not like this man is gonna have 15 dodge as well or something. Like, he's a fucking SR. So, I don't know. Akatsuki, sometimes they play with us, especially because that Krillin did have a really good showing in that tournament against Piccolo. But, alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.